Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a little out of sorts this morning, and I, again, always want to remind myself and you and I as a team that it's our job in the mornings here on the Breakfast Show each and every day, no matter what's happening in our lives,
yes,
to try to bring happiness to our listeners out there, get them started on the right foot or left foot, whichever they prefer, and just, be positive, right?
Absolutely. It's interesting you bring that up. I actually went in front of the mirror late last night and basically had that same conversation with myself after listening to the Cubs blow a 2-run lead in the 8th inning and losing in the 10th. And I said, now listen, you got to get past what's going on in your own life. You got to be ready for the next morning because we need to bring positivity to the listening audience.
That's right. And yesterday at the end of the show, you might remember, and this might seem trivial to many of you out there, and it might seem trivial that Brent was upset because a baseball team lost a game last night.
Again.
Yeah. But I'm still not over the south side, the cubicle side, the office side.
Oh, really? That got to you, didn't it?
Yeah, with playing 90s country yesterday, and evidently it wasn't upbeat enough for them. And Christy came in, made a little comment about that. Hey, if you're going to play 90s, you might pick it up a little bit. How about some Garth Brooks? So on and so forth. And it's just gotten under my skin, and I haven't quite got over it yet.
I'm sorry, Dave.
And I told you yesterday briefly that Mom and I had a discussion a while back, Mom here in Broken Bow, that sometimes over the years she's noticed that when I'm criticized, I tend to rebel. I think she knew that.
Maybe a little bit.
She knew that early on, and so she said that's something you need to work on yet today, Dave. At your age, you still need to not rebel when people, criticize what you're doing. And so I'm going to rebel today.
Oh.
So I'm going to play music that has nothing to do with 90s country. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring you the latest song from the Rolling Stones. It's called In the Stars on The Breakfast Show. This one's called In the Stars. Yeah. Later on in the show today, we've got some good guests coming in, but in between, we're going to squeeze in music that is released just recently, as good as country 90s.
Okay.
Because I'm worked up.
I can tell. I'm actually very, I don't know, a little bit taken back by the fact that this has bothered you.
Oh, yeah.
Like it has.
Yeah.
But I can see that you've not been able to let it go.
I have not been able to let it go, and then I drove by your place this morning. There's no seeds in the bird feeder.
Well, I meant to fill that up last night, and I just forgot.
Oh, moms.
I think if you get out and look, there's a little bird feed left right in the bottom.
Well, I don't really want to get out and get in your yard at 6:30 in the morning because I'm afraid I would get arrested. You want to play the game?
Yeah, let's do that. Hey, look what we have to give away today. Blowing the Doors Off Barbecue, Oconto Volunteer Fire Department. It's coming up on Saturday, June the 6th, and we got a ticket to get you in free and enjoy delicious food and a great time. We've been asking questions about songs from the 70s. So here's your question for today. In 1973, Smoking in the Boys' Room was a popular FM radio song for a group called Brownsville, is it City, Texas, Crusade, or Station? The 1973 hit Smokin' in the Boys' Room, performed by Brownsville City, Texas, Crusade, or Station. If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801.
Dave and Brent.
You two guys.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We are highly trained in whole body injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you into shape. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
From routine cleanings to emergency dental care, Broken Bow Dental is committed to helping patients achieve healthy, confident smiles in a comfortable and welcoming environment. Dr. Casey McLeod and her team provide personalized care with a focus on advanced dental services, patient comfort, and friendly hometown service for the whole family. Whether you need preventative care, restorative treatments, or urgent dental attention, they're ready to help you smile with confidence. Visit Broken Bow Dental in Broken Bow on Highway 2. Click brokenbowdental.com or call 308-767-2002.
We have Mark on the line. Good morning, Mark.
Morning.
It's good to have you on the air. I was telling Mark off the air, he's got this great radio voice. Maybe he would consider getting into radio. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, I can talk, but I sure can't when I write. Nobody can read what I jotted down.
Well, that's all right. If you can type, you can put it on a computer, But
yeah, I can probably type 20 or 30 words an hour.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, Mark, you and I are in the same boat.
It sounds like you got all of the qualifications to work here.
Yeah, no problem, man. You're good. Here's Brent.
All right.
Here's Brent with your question.
All right, Mark, in 1973, Smokin' in the Boys' Room was a popular FM radio song for what group? Brownsville Station. You got it, my man. And because you answered correctly, we're going to put your name on a ticket here that's going to get you into the Blowing the Doors Off Barbecue presented by the Oconto Volunteer Fire Department. This Saturday, June 6th, start serving at 5. So come on out and see us in the next couple of days, and we'll have your ticket ready for you.
Hey, thanks a lot. Have a nice day, fellas.
Hey,
thanks, Mark. It is 7:41. Today, we have a full slate of things going on here on the Breakfast Show. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here for you. There are lots of things going on. We'll get Farmers National up here this half hour, and Kathy will tell you about what's going on there. Also, later on this morning, we have the youth sports group come in and talk about the ball drop, and I believe that's tonight.
It is, yes.
Okay. Also on our guest list, Rise and Rehab, and also the PEO organization. We've been talking about that, and now they're going to come in and give us more details on their annual scholarship fundraiser, and a live remote in the 9 o'clock hour from Loop City, as they're actually starting up their Polish days today with a barbecue at the bank and all sorts of things going on for the next several days. I think they go through part of Sunday, so they're ready to rip in Loop City, your old hometown.
Yes, yeah, where I grew up.
Yep, that's the birth. Was you born there?
No.
Oh,
I was not. I was born in Creston, Iowa.
Iowa person?
Yep, and I believe moved to Nebraska. I think Mom and Dad, I think I was like 1, if I remember right. Mom and Dad told me. I was very young when we moved back to Nebraska, but did all my growing up in Loop City.
Yeah. Do you have to go through a purification when you
When we
come
came
across
from
the
Iowa,
border?
I don't know.
Be more on the sports side is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. All right. As I mentioned, a little worked up. The south side of the building is teamed up against the breakfast show, the way I feel about it. So I'm rebelling. They were criticizing my 90s selections yesterday of country music. It really hurts. Tears me up. Makes me want to lash out. Makes me want to do something.
Yikes.
So I'm going to. This is brand new.
Okay.
The latest from Charlie Crockett. And it kind of proves that there is music out there today. It might not be on the country charts, the mainstream country charts, but there's artists out there who are making as good a music as country music in the 1990s. That's just my opinion. I want to state that. That's a very common phrase anymore. If you watch any talk shows or any political words that are being spoken, that's my opinion. So that's my opinion. So see if you agree. This is a pretty cool song. It's called Hallelujah Trail. Charlie Crockett on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. on The Breakfast Show. It's about 11 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. A couple quick reminders here for you this morning. BD and Broken Bow having their walk-in interviews today, right? Today? No, that was yesterday. So that was yesterday. Get rid of that one and let you know again when they're going to have those walk-in interviews. That was yesterday. But we do want to look forward here to tomorrow. This is Thursday, so tomorrow, comedy act coming to Sylvester's, The Joker and Jester from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. And this is something kind of different. Freddie's not had comedy for a while, and this sounds like this is something very special. The lone jester, Jake Daniels, with special guest Sam Ridley at Sly's Bar and Lounge for tomorrow evening. And it's fresh off their latest tours, comedy specials that they've been on. Joker and Jester Comedy Tour has been seen on Amazon Prime. Sam is known for his ability to weave humor into real-life, mundane experiences that resonates with everyone. We all can relate to that. And also high energy and charisma on the stage, infectious. For not another just regular night, this is going to be a fun comedic night tomorrow at the Quiet Little Place That Rocks at Sylvester's, East Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Don't miss out on all the fun and laughter.
Hey, today's the day. It's Market on the Square.
Oh, it is the day.
Market on the Square. Today, the first official one of the summer. Also, we want to remind you that citywide garage sales around Broken Bow will be starting up this weekend, so pick up your maps at the Broken Bow Chamber or at the downtown Trotter Wowengo. They will also be posting a link and a QR code on the Chamber Facebook page, which will allow you to see where all of the sales are at as well. Also, some other things coming up regarding the Broken Bow Chamber. Don't forget they'll be hosting, along with the Custer County Ag Society, the Custer County Demolition Derby. It'll be coming up a week from Saturday on June 17th at 7 p.m. A fun night of crash 'em up, exciting action. And then don't forget, following the Derby next Saturday, you can enjoy the Kyle Saylor Band with country music, food, and drinks. So Demolition Derby and the Kyle Saylor Band coming up on June 13th. Don't forget, Market on the Square is today, and here's a quick list of some of the vendors who are scheduled to attend today. Katie's Crafts, scheduled to be there. Something Out of Nothing. Debbie D's Bakery. EJ Eats. Tropical Snow and Twisted Bees. Bennett's Bakery. Irwin Gardens and Eggs. The Secret Garden. Gigi's So Perfect Creations. St. Paul's Lutheran Church. Steve's Rocks. And the Salot Chapter are all scheduled to be there as part of Market on the Square starting today at 10 a.m.
We'll be right back.
Make us part of your morning routine.
Just really great music, and you guys are fun and active and lively and just a good station.
Central Nebraska wakes up with Dave and Brent on The Breakfast Show.
Warning lights and duct tape can only get you so far. Let Power Solutions LLC keep you rolling and the duct tape in the toolbox where it belongs. Stop out and schedule your repair with their diesel mechanics. 2 miles east of Broken Bow, Nebraska on Highway 2, Power Solutions LLC. Give them a call, 308-872-5522, 308-872-5522.
When the job is big, you need equipment you can count on. And K&K Backhoe's ready to roll. From septic system installation and pumping and lot grading, water and sewer lines, basement excavation, concrete removal, dozer work, dirt hauling, and snow removal, K&K Backhoe has the experience and equipment to get the job done right. Need materials? They offer mud rock, gravel, crushed concrete, and fill dirt. Whether you're starting a project or finishing one, call K&K Backhoe of Broken Bow today at 872-2547. That's 872-2547 for K&K Backhoe of Broken Bow. 7:53. The mind match game was yesterday, and
It was.
Unfortunately, Millie didn't win. She did win a runs a treat, but that also means that somebody else now has a chance to win up to $175 cash.
Ooh, the jackpot's growing.
Yep, up to $175. If you'd like to play, you can join the contestant pool on the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com, and you'll also find details on how the game works.
Mm-hmm.
If you already played and you didn't win, you're eligible again in 30 days. 30 days probation.
Yeah.
Mind Match, 7:45 Wednesday mornings, brought to you by the Garden Center and Gateway Motors. Loop City Polish Days, we're going to find out more about that today. They're going to start things up today. O'Connell Barbecue on Saturday. Next weekend, it's the Sergeant Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree, the Demo Derby that Brent was just talking about. Later on this month, Anselmo Big Sky Jubilee. Nebraska Land Days right in there as well in North Platte. The Ansley Muddy Creek Festival coming up in the latter part of June, as is the Callaway Pioneer Picnic. We are underway, Brent.
Yes, we are. 'Tis the season.
Are you feeling better now? You feeling more positive after you're kind of getting over that baseball loss, and I'm feeling better lashing back out to the south side?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
I am.
Good.
Yes.
Me too. And it'll make you even feel better after we find out more about the Dave Davis Auction Farmers National, and that is next.
The temps are rising and the sun is showing its strength. Protect yourself with sun care savings at Varney Pharmacy. Like CeraVe sunscreen lotions between 30 and 50 SPF, $13.99, or $17.99 for the bigger two. Coppertone lotions and sprays in 50 SPF are $9.99. Or go with the Leader brand spray or lotion in 30 SPF at $7.99. They also have lip balms and aloe vera on hand for when you get a little too much sun. Visit Varney Pharmacy in downtown Broken Bow and stay sun protected.
Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. To start with, for Dave Davis Auction Service, we are having the Baxter Welding Closeout Auction. That's going to be June 20th at the site at 1801 South G Street. That is going to start at 9 a.m. So don't forget, the Baxter Welding Closeout Auction will be June 20th at 1801 South G Street, and you can see a complete sale bill at our website at davedavisauction.com. If you have any questions, please call Jim at 308-870-1785. Going over to Farmers National side, we do have a house listed at 539 North 9th Avenue. It's a corner lot. This home offers a spacious kitchen with a breakfast bar, plenty of cabinets, and ample counter space, all open to the cozy den family room, perfect for everyday living and entertaining. Kitchen appliances will stay with the home. The den features a patio door leading out to the deck for easy outdoor access. The main floor also features a formal dining room, living room, 2 bedrooms, and a full bathroom. The lower level provides additional living space with a family room, a second bathroom with laundry, and then an office space, a large room currently used as a 3rd bedroom, and a storage room. Outside, you'll find a detached double garage, storage shed, covered deck, and underground sprinklers. That's at 539 North 9th Avenue. We have a cute home at 1031 North B Street. This home has charm and character. Living room has neat hardwood flooring and lots of cute archways. Kitchen have been updated with neat tile backsplash, and appliances are staying with the home. Bathroom has been remodeled with lots of tile work, linen storage at the end of the hall, 2 bedrooms on the main floor. Utility area is in the basement. Basement is not finished but has lots of possibilities. Back porch off of the single attached garage. Vinyl siding and metal roof for low maintenance. Fenced in backyard and nice privacy fence. Come and check this one out at 1031 North B Street. We have a nice home at 210 South G Street. Cute updated kitchen with white cabinets and glass tile backsplash. Living room has a gas fireplace. It's open to the dining area. Dining area has lots of sunshine and patio doors going out to the deck. Main floor has an office, 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. Master bedroom has a half bath. Main bathroom has been nicely updated. Main floor has newer flooring with most of it being waterproof. Lower level has a large family room, 3rd bedroom, half bathroom with laundry and storage. Fenced in backyard and deck. Attached double garage. That's at 210 South G Street. At 317 South F Street, this home has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, nice sized living room, main floor laundry on the back porch, original woodwork and hardwood floors, alley access to an older garage, fenced in yard with the utility shed, vinyl siding and vinyl windows, cute open front porch at 317 South F Street. At 540 North 10th Avenue, this is a project home. This home is full of character and potential. The spacious 4-bedroom, 3-bath property sits on a desirable corner lot near the schools, featuring real wood flooring, solid wood doors, and timeless charm throughout the home. This home welcomes you with a lovely entryway with an open staircase. The main level offers a bright living room, a formal dining area with built-in hutch, and a non-conforming bedroom, a half bathroom, and kitchen with new cabinets and countertops, just waiting for your finishing touches. Upstairs, you'll find 3 additional bedrooms, a dedicated office space, and a full bathroom. The basement adds more living space with a family room, a 3rd bathroom, and plenty of storage. This is located at 540 North 10th Avenue. We have a home at 833 South 9th Avenue, has an inviting front porch. This home is a delightful property featuring a cute covered front porch, perfect for relaxing mornings or cozy evenings. Step inside to a spacious open concept living and dining area. The kitchen boasts warm oak cabinets, a convenient breakfast bar, and comes complete with all appliances. Enjoy the convenience of main floor laundry, located in the back addition, that also offers a family room or den area, or perfect for a home office. This home includes 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, a storage basement, and plenty of parking options with an attached double garage, plus an additional carport. And then there's also parking on the side. The shingles were new in 2020, and it's ready for you to move right in at 833 South 9th Avenue. At 840 Arrowhead Drive, this one is move-in ready also. Spacious open living and dining area filled with natural sunlight and featuring a cozy fireplace with a gas log. Kitchen offers updated countertops, a cute backsplash, and appliances that stay with the home. This home features 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, all conveniently located on one level. Main for laundry, mostly newer style windows, attached double garage. Enjoy the fenced-in backyard with a nice privacy fence and covered patio area. It's located on a quiet street with no back neighbors at 840 Arrowhead Drive. And then at 325 East Sanders Street in Arcadia, Nebraska, we do have a home that needs some work, but the lot offers endless possibilities. It does have city water and sewer, and they're selling this property in as-is condition, but it's at 325 East Sanders Street in Arcadia, Nebraska. I think that sums it up for this week, but I'd like to thank you all for listening. I hope you all have a great day. This has been Kathy Eberly for Farmers National Company and Dave Davis Auction Service. Thank you.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News, I'm John Summers. Republican Senator Tom Tillis suggested Bill Pulte has no path to being confirmed as the next Director of National Intelligence. Here's Scott Carr from Washington.
Tillis tells CNBC he doesn't think Pulte has a prayer of making it through the Senate and becoming the permanent DNI. The senator from North Carolina adding to a growing backlash against Pulte's nomination.
President Trump confirmed he called Benjamin Netanyahu crazy and said the Israeli prime minister would be in prison if not for him. Trump says the U.S. hit Iran hard with strikes recently. Speaking from the Oval Office, Trump said the U.S. could wipe out Iran quickly if he chooses to do so, but he doesn't want any more people to die. 1 person dead, 3 others hurt after a shooting at a high school graduation ceremony in Fairfield, California. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Maybe this is you too. There's enormous frustration right now with healthcare costs. It is amazing. Healthcare costs for families in the last 20 years have almost tripled, and it just keeps getting worse. All this to say, this is why MediShare is so in demand right now. People are looking for alternatives, and MediShare is proven. You can save thousands of dollars a year and actually like it more. Over 1 million Americans are now part of healthcare sharing, and MediShare is the gold standard. It's trusted. It works. It's been helping people save money and have peace of mind now for 30 plus years. It's not some big impersonal thing either. It's a community of people like you helping each other. So yeah, if you're frustrated too, here's your chance to make a refreshing change. You'll notice the difference as soon as you call. They're easy to talk to. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Here is the number. Call 855-SHARE-40. That's 855-SHARE-40. 855-SHARE-40.
In Nebraska news, many Nebraska communities once planted large numbers of ash trees, but pests like emerald ash borer have shown the risks of relying on a single species. As aging trees are lost to disease, drought, and severe weather, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln partners are helping towns rebuild healthier, more diverse community forests. Through tree inventories, planning, education, and grant funding planting projects, organizations such as Nebraska Forest Service and Plant Nebraska are helping communities treat trees as essential infrastructures. By planting the right trees in the right places and increasing species diversity, Nebraska towns are working to restore tree canopies, preserve their environmental, economic, and community benefits for the future. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
The Knicks defeated the Spurs in Game 1 of the NBA Finals 105-95, extending their winning streak to 12 games, which ties the second longest streak in a single postseason in NBA history. Jalen Brunson led the way with 30 points. Karl Anthony Towns, 18 points and 12 rebounds. Josh Hart, only 3 points, but 15 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals. Victor Wembanyama was 6 of 21 from the field, ended with 26 points and 12 rebounds.
We've been down in a series before, never in the finals, obviously, but I'm not kicking myself about anything, really. I mean, I'm not worried the slightest.
Game 2 will be on Friday, but Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Golden Knights and the Hurricanes is on Thursday at 8 Eastern, and Las Vegas leads the series 1-0. In baseball, the Dodgers shut out the Diamondbacks 7-0. Shohei Ohtani pitched 6 scoreless innings. The Phillies topped the Padres 3-2. Braves outscored the Blue Jays 7-3.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Slight chance for storms. Today, otherwise sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Daytime highs approaching 82, south winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies again. Tonight, lows dip down to about 56. Highs level off around 88. Tomorrow, more clouds than sun. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Whether for a project in your own home or to prepare for the job site, RTA's Hardware is your local hardware connection so you can tackle the job. Visit them in Broken Bow for tools, hardware, paint, lawn and garden, grilling, recreation, and seasonal items. Thank you for shopping local at RTA's Hardware.
8:05. Let's go outside real quick and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Well, honestly, it's warming up since I've been outside this morning. 62 degrees outside. The sun is shining through the partly cloudy sky. Winds are light and variable. Barometric pressure at 30.03, humidity 94%. Now, in the last 24 hours, we picked up on 300 of precipitation. Our precip now for the month at 95 hundredths. A high yesterday of 85 with an overnight low of 60.
All right, and any bird report available this morning?
I did not look this morning, but I can sure do that if you want me to.
That's all right. No, I'm just curious if there's still 6 in the nest.
Yeah.
I think there was 6.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
We'll get into bird report another time because we have a report available now from Rise Rehab and Performance. Erin is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you in.
Thank you for having me.
You brighten our day.
Oh, well, geez.
And we could use that with some traumatic things we're going through this morning.
Sounds like it's been a little rough these last, few hours or whatever the case.
Yeah. It's all relative, I guess.
I suppose, yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it could always get worse, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And it can definitely get better, so.
It can, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it.
That's right.
It can always get better.
More sunshine from Erin.
It seems like when we use phrases like that, the first one we go to is it could be worse.
Yes.
But we forget.
It could definitely get better.
It could get better,
That's
too.
right.
Right on.
All right. Rise Rehab and Performance settling in, going strong at your new location. How's it going?
Yes, we are. It's going good. Just busy. I mean, there's really no other word for it. So, like everybody else in the summertime. So, it's been great. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, people are busy. We were just reading all the festivals that are going to be coming up this month, but alongside all the fun is a lot of work going on in June. The haying is underway. Seeds are in the ground, cattle being worked, and I assume you probably see some folks who might have got a little carried away or just had a little bit of a rough spot in
Oh, for sure.
some of those physical things that they have to do.
Yeah, I was weeding the other day, quite a bit of weeding, and then after I got done, I was like, man, I'm pretty sore, and I just thought this is definitely why we see quite a bit of people this time of year, because you get to doing these jobs that are not necessarily small, and so you take on a really big chunk all at once, and you just kind of push that tissue maybe beyond what it was really ready for. And so then we end up seeing you in our office because they just need a little bit of a, tune up after that. So yeah, definitely that time of year for those sorts of things, gardening, cattle work. A lot of people are AIing right now. And certainly there's a lot of things that have made our lives easier in those ways with different technology, chutes and different types of weeding machines and things like that. But we still see quite a few patients for those types of things this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, and we could probably do almost every show just on backs because it seems like, for instance, if you sit too long and you don't sit correctly, you're putting stress on your back. If you work too hard in the garden, you're putting stress on your back. If you don't stay active, you're having some back problems. If you don't rest your back, you have some problems. So it's an ongoing thing, isn't it?
It is. Well, and over 80% of the population has some sort of back pain at some point in their lifetime. And I would gather to say it's probably more than 80%. Maybe that other 20% just doesn't perceive it or think about it like the other 80% does. But so yeah, it's one of the most common orthopedic and discomforts that patients are complaining of is back pain. And there's so many different sorts of back pain or so many different sources from that back pain. Sometimes it's muscular, sometimes it's directly kind of at that disc or at the facets. I mean, there's lots of different places that back pain can be coming from, and it might depend on what portion of your life you're in. If it's you're young and having a lot of back pain, it's probably just from the type of stress you're putting yourself through, the lifting and loading. If you're 85 and a lot of back pain, you've had some changes over your lifetime that have maybe narrowed some of those facets and different things where all those nerves come through. So then you're having some stenosis pain. So yeah, across their whole life, we deal with back pain at one point or another, likely.
Yeah. Aaron, back specialist, spine specialist, I've read and been told actually surgery is sometimes necessary, essential sometimes, but don't look for a 100% recovery. Surgery doesn't always make you feel like brand new. It makes it better.
Exactly, right. And sometimes if we want to be eternal optimists, we always think that just going straight to surgery is going to be your fix. But we just know through the research and through studies that that's just not always the case with back pain. Back pain is really tough because it involves so many different portions of the bone, the disc, the joint spaces, the nerves, and that sort of thing that we can take a really good educated guess and we can do a lot of imaging to kind of figure out maybe where that pain is coming from. But you just might be one of those individuals that even though it says that on your MRI, that's maybe not what your symptoms look like. And so surgery is not always the answer. Certainly, like you said, there's some points where, yeah, they go in there, they clean up that disc, immediately that nerve is relieved of that pressure, and then you have a lot of relief almost instantly. But there are a lot of heavier back surgeries when you're talking about fusion and that sort of thing, where you're putting hardware in, you're talking multiple levels, that you just take that a little bit more carefully in consideration, because they can help stabilize that spine, but is it going to stop your pain? Not likely. You might have a different sort of pain, maybe one that's just more tolerable, certainly. But I've always said, a surgeon I used to work with said back surgery can sometimes be like opening a bag of chips. You start that one chip, and then pretty soon you're back for another chip. Maybe you're back for another chip. And in his mind, he said that's not the goal. when you're going to undergo that surgery. And so you just have to weigh it very strongly before you make that decision.
I think I'm going to ask you a follow-up question here, but just maybe a thought. You kind of like surgeons who are reluctant to do surgery right away.
Right.
Let's look into it. Let's see what therapy might do, and of course that's where you guys come in.
Right, and we appreciate our surgeons that have that mindset, and every surgeon wants to be successful, just like we as therapists want to be successful for our patients too. And so, they take that into consideration. Surgeons are great at surgery and they want to do surgery, but they know those patients where they think, well, maybe this is a little riskier to jump to surgery, but we could do some other things first. And that's kind of where therapy definitely comes into play. So just being, open-minded to that and having that availability. But there are a lot of back conditions that conservative care, a little bit of therapy, some training and understanding of how the body works and how you can move your body differently. And then their symptoms get a lot better. Oftentimes you can go the conservative route with those back pains and not have to jump to more serious interventions.
Yeah. Well, I led you down a rabbit hole, but I think it is important to talk about that, because I'm betting you're right. 85% of the people out there are going, yeah, I know what when I get out of bed in the morning, I'm wondering what it's going to feel like.
Yeah, right. Yep.
So I think we have a pretty educated audience out there on back stress and pain and so forth. So you guys can help with that. Now, I should ask you, what did you come in to talk about?
Well, I mean, honestly, I was saying, like, I weeded the other day and I just thought, man, my back is pretty sore after that. And I thought it is that time of year where you're just putting lots of load and stress through your back, whether it's gardening and weeding. So a lot of those things, working cattle, getting stuff to pasture, all of that, sitting in the tractor for a while, haying and all that. Those are all different ways that can kind of present with a certain amount of back pain after those activities. And so, if you've got some of those back issues that have kind of started up for you and you're having a hard time getting them kind of under wraps, that's where therapy can just be really helpful. And sometimes it's really simple, like when you're doing those activities, maybe a little bit of postural change, the way you're sitting or the way you're pulling those weeds, or sometimes a little bit of warm up, or just some understanding of, okay, I can't do this for 4 hours straight. I'm going to work at this for an hour, go do something else for a little bit, change positions, change stressors on the back, then come back to it, figuring out a different recipe, if you will, as to how you're going to complete those tasks so that you don't put the same sort of stress and load under just those joints in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old saying, my back's talking to me, means maybe you should go sit down for a little bit, give it a rest.
Yeah.
Because it does seem that, and I'll say this as I've gotten older, working in the yard, I love doing that. But about so long, and then the old back's talking to me, so I go take a short break and then go back again.
Get back to it. And I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to be able to, the longevity of it, if you just keep pushing through that, that's when things really start to set you backwards in motion, if you will. So yeah, you got to listen to your body, listen to your symptoms. And I'd go as far to say is it's good to get to a point where you stop before that starts talking to you.
Okay.
So that you just don't even brush up into that. But, we're all human and we're like, oh, if I could get this one more thing completed, then, that's how it goes.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate all the conversation about it, because I'm pretty sure that we're right on target here with what's going on with all the activities in June, both fun and work. Quick update on what's going on as far as the facility itself goes, or
so we've just been working on that middle section where all the wellness stuff will be, the track, the turf, all of the exercise equipment, lifting, that sort of thing. We've been doing Andrew's been working on some light fixtures and that sort of thing. We've he had the jackhammer going the other day kind of over some concrete so that we can resurface some stuff. So, yeah, it's, we're getting a little like eating an elephant, they say, a little one bite at a time.
Right.
So we're just kind of working at it as we can. It's, as everybody knows, when you work all the other days of the week and then you save the weekends to do those other projects, it takes a little bit longer than you would like to.
Sure.
So, but that's just the way it is, and that's okay.
Well, if Andrew's running a jackhammer, he might need some back care.
Yeah. We, I feel so bad for him, when he does all this wiring, I know his hands have got to hurt and all of that, and your neck because you're kind of up above your head and that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think he had fun using the jackhammer. I think that was kind of fun.
I could see that.
Yeah.
For the folks out there who don't know, talk about the location and your hours.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so our location is 1110 South B. We're kind of catty corner to Evans Feed, right across the street from the police department. So, abide by those rules as you're pulling in the parking lot, because you don't want to be, wouldn't that be awful to be pulled over right by the police station? So come in carefully. So that's where we're at. We're in it used to be the old Jack and Jill or the Gary's or however you think about it, Schmick's, but we've been there since March now, and I think everybody's gotten used to the new normal to coming to that location, which is really great. Our hours are still Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 5. Tuesday, Thursday, we're 8 to 6. Our last appointment we take at 6 o'clock. So some nights we're there till 7. And then eventually when we get that wellness center side opened up, the workout areas will likely be 24/7 so that people can come in and work out whenever it's convenient for them, which is going to be really nice because we all know that everybody's schedule is not the same. And so having some availability to come in and work out after work, typical daytime work hours, is really important. So that'll be really nice to offer that when we get that up and going too.
All right. Always good to see you, Erin.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in and updating us on activities at Rise Rehab and Performance in downtown Broken Bow.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
We'll take a quick time out with these words.
At BD, they are advancing the world of health. As a global medical technology company, BD is dedicated to improving medical discovery, diagnostics, and care. From developing innovative devices to creating safer solutions for patients and healthcare workers, they stand for quality, safety, and progress in healthcare. Every day, their team works to make a difference, helping people live healthy lives. BD, advancing the world of health together.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
If the truth is missing the big game while you're out of town. But don't worry, Sand Hills Express has you covered. From live sports and the county fair to the Get Up and Go breakfast show. We stream it all on YouTube and Facebook.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Unless you follow and subscribe to Sand Hills Express on Facebook and YouTube.
3 locations, all waiting to serve you in similar and different ways. Go visit the Secret Garden soon. In Broken Bow, they're open with hours Monday through Saturday, featuring breakfast, lunch, and great drink options. Outside of Myrna, visit Fridays and Saturdays for lunch and shop while you're there. The Secret Garden is also at Market on the Square in Broken Bow on Thursdays with a delicious menu. Make sure to follow the Secret Garden on Facebook. Colossians 3 verse 23 says, "Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you're working for the Lord rather than for people." The Secret Garden.
All right. Sue Ellen Kepke is here, and we're going to have Sue Ellen explain things to us here in just a moment.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, Captain.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go breakfast show.
No matter the season, having the right bank makes all the difference. At Burning Bank, we offer the tools and support you need. From checking and savings to personalized service you can count on. We are here to help you manage today and plan for tomorrow. Stop by our Broken Bow location and see how we can help you move forward with confidence. Burning Bank, build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
Looking for a quick forage that can be up and swathed in under 50 days? Strain RN and White Wonder Millet are 2 great options for your operation. Quick forage with easy dry down times after swathing, these drought-hardy millets are sure to carry your herd. The American Acres line of hand-selected forages is the best available on the market, with a focus on quality, yield, disease resistance, and drought tolerance. For more information, reach out to a Star Seed dealer in your area, and let's keep your farm green and always growing.
Looking for a fresh start in a place you'll love to call home? Broken Bow Housing Authority has one-bedroom apartments available at Custer Heights. Enjoy easy living with no utilities, snow removal, or lawn care to worry about. Need more space? Choose from 2 to 5 bedroom homes with tenants responsible for snow removal and lawn care. Income limits do apply. Visit BrokenBowHousingAuthority.com to apply online today. Don't wait. Contact Broken Bow Housing Authority and open the door to your next home.
8:23, a reminder, we'll be hearing a live broadcast this morning from Loop City in the 9 o'clock hour. Jeremy is going to be in Loop City talking about the Polish Days activities, which get underway today. And yet to come, we're also going to be talking with the youth sports group about the ball drop that takes place tonight. Now, I'm going to turn things over to Brent Apperson for our next guest, but I do want to say that is one outstanding outfit you have on.
Well, thank you.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Brent?
Sue Ellen Kepke is our guest. Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
All right. Now, you are here today to represent PEO.
Correct.
Correct? All right.
Correct.
So let's maybe start there.
Okay.
PEO. Now, according to my notes, it says Philanthropic Education Organization.
Very good.
A woman's organization.
Yes.
So I'll let you take it from there. Tell us a little bit more about it in case people aren't familiar with the organization.
Correct. Okay, like you said, it's a philanthropic educational organization, and it's for women. Our goal is to promote women furthering their education so that they can pursue whatever career they're wanting to do, whether they want to go back to college, whether it's a high school student who's needing scholarship funding or etc. We have several different scholarships that the organization supports so that women can better themselves and become more productive within the community and pass on their talents to other people. So PEO was founded, I got to look at my notes. So sorry. It was founded 150 years ago.
Wow.
So the interesting story about how it was founded is it was founded at Iowa Wesleyan campus, and there was this group of 5 young ladies who were very close friends and wanted to promote women and be there to help them because there were women that were, struggling back then. Mm-hmm. They still are. Anyway, so when all the sororities and et cetera announced their new membership and did all that, they had formed this PEO, and they walked in prior to all of them making a big statement that, we're here not for much socialization as much as support, education, and helping you better yourself. And since that time, we have provided, I got to find my notes here. It was 1869 that it was founded. And we have provided grants, awards, scholarships, and et cetera to enhance their future and their training. So now I don't remember this stuff like I do my work stuff, so I apologize there. It's a nonprofit organization that's helped more than 128,000 women pursue educational goals by providing more than $462 million to these women across the United States, overseas, Canada. So PEO is in the United States and Canada, so it's not just a local type organization. Mm-hmm. We have the Educational Loan Fund. It was established in 1807 to lend money to qualified women, students, to assist them in securing a higher education. They have loaned $200 $866.5 million in that area. So this would be like a mother who has decided that she wants to continue her education. Maybe she's wanting to finish her teaching degree, or maybe she's wanting to finish a master's or something. So they apply, and when they're in the last year or two, then they can apply and we can help assist them, because we all know if you've got children and your funds are limited. So our goal is to help them so that they can finish that degree that they're wanting to get. We also have the IPS Scholarship, which is the International Peace Scholarship, and it's a fund established, and that was established in 1949 to provide scholarships for women from other countries for graduate study in the U.S. or Canada, and it's provided $521 million in scholarships. One of the goals there is you have a woman who wants to, maybe they're a vet and they want to get more education in that area, or who knows what their career is. They want to better themselves and get more education. Give them the scholarship. The one stipulation is that once they come here, they get their education, they take it back to their country to benefit their own country. And we have a state conference coming up here in a couple weekends, and I'm going to tell you, listening to those women and their stories and what all they have done with it back in their countries, it's just, I feel very fortunate to be part of this, because it's just, you can't walk away from there not feeling good, not feeling like you haven't done something for somebody to better themselves. And you guys know me, and that's kind of what we want to do.
Yeah.
And then there's a PCE one, that's the Program for Continuing Education. It was established in 1973 to provide need-based grants to women in the U.S. and Canada whose education has been interrupted and who find it necessary to return to school. So same thing there. If they're wanting to continue, they don't have the funds, so we help them there. There's a scholarship award. It was established in 1991 to provide substantial merit-based awards for women of the U.S. and Canada who are pursuing a doctoral level degree. So we kind of work with them, your basic, right out of high school, college, then their master's, and then if they want to go on and get their doctorate. So it isn't a one and done. It isn't like, well, okay, you've made it now through basic college, we're done with you. You go ahead. We're there for them. We, help them along the way. A STAR scholarship was established in 2009. That is for high school seniors. So they can apply, and then they get like $2,000 to help them with their college and et cetera. Now, we have been fortunate to have, I think we've had 2 STAR recipients that have received that, and we're able to pursue. We're very hopeful that we would have one again this year. Unfortunately, she didn't quite make it. I mean, they gave her glowing accolades and stuff, but there's several of them that are applying, and right now is a good time because of the economics and et cetera. So, so then we decided that we would, as a chapter, give her some money to help her with her books or driving back and forth or whatever she needed it for. So that's part of what all this fundraising is for all these different scholarships. Now, the one thing that people don't know, I don't know a lot about, is we have a college, Cotty College. And it was, it's a nationally ranked, fully accredited, independent, liberal art and Sciences College for women located in Nevada, Missouri. And it's been supported by PEO since 1977 and offers baccalaureate degrees in a variety of majors. Cotty College welcomes women from around the world. Cotty College was donated by one of the founding sisters who wanted to give back and give some things so that women had another place to go. It's an all-girls college, but with that being said, there's an all-male academy right down the road. Wow. So it's not like we're saying, nope, you got to be celibate, you got to just, that doesn't, and they do a lot of activities together. Yeah. But this is a college where it's a small enough college that if you're not real comfortable leaving home or you're not real sure what you want to, you get that extra support, you get that extra guidance. And if anybody's ever interested in exploring it, all they have to do is reach out to one of us or to myself, and we can get you the information. And it's a beautiful campus. It's cool. So I'm looking forward to state convention here, because from each one of these areas, we have people that report to us. On Saturday night, we have a big banquet, and they share all their stories. And like I said before, if you don't leave with a full heart and feeling like, you know what I'm doing really has impacted people, you weren't listening to what was being said. And so that's kind of what it's all about.
Yeah. As we bring it to the local level, you kind of went there. You talked about scholarships and the local chapter raising funds to maybe make some of that available locally. And you have an event, I believe, to do just that coming up this weekend, right?
Absolutely.
Tell us about it.
We have done Bunko now for a few years, and we have that going on Saturday. And it starts at 10, and it should wrap up close to 1 o'clock. Now, I know this weekend's busy. There's garage sales. There's all this other stuff going on. But you know what? You go do your garage sailing early in the morning. Yep. You come to the library, play Bunko, cool off, eat some fabulous food, have some wonderful socialization, and who knows what you might win. And Bunko, I'm going to tell you, it's the most mindless game you can play, but yet have fun. If you can roll dice, you can play it. It's that simple. My grandkids love it, love it. And so, please think about coming out, supporting our local girls and our local women so that they can pursue and get the degrees to bring back to our communities, if that's where they want to be or wherever they go, and make it a more productive society. And we have a silent auction as well. I can tell you it's a great time. I mean, we know how to fun. We like to have fun, and we know how to do that. And it's I understand there's a lot going on, but take that 3 hours or whatever it is and focus on helping others, helping young girls, helping women, helping those who are less fortunate than what you are. It's $25 a person or $80 for a table of 4. It's great times. It's a lot of laughs, let me tell you. And the food, of course, is always fabulous. And, we're celebrating the anniversary of the United States, too. So put on your red, white, and blue. Be proud of our country. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of helping others. And come and have fun with us. I'm sure that 3 hours will be okay if you take it out from whatever else you have planned with the activities going on in the community. You'll go, when you leave, that was probably the most refreshing, uplifting thing I've done for a little while. Okay, I might be biased, but,
Okay, Bunko.
Bunko.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what Bunko is. So if someone doesn't know, they don't need to be intimidated, right? Because you'll kind of lead them through how it works, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
We do a tutorial, we'll call it, prior to starting. Like I said, if you can roll dice, you can do it. You're wanting to get to 21. Mm-hmm. You're wanting to get 3 of a kind. So we will all roll for ones. You have a team of 4, and you have a partner. And then if you win, you stay at that table. If you lose, you move down to the bottom table, and you switch partners, and you do it until everybody every number on the dice has been fulfilled. So it's 1 through 6. Once you get to that 6, that game is over. And we usually play 2 or 3 games, and then there's winners and losers, and you know.
Is there smack talking that goes on? Do you talk a little smack during bunco?
I can't answer that.
Okay.
No comment.
No comment. I cannot confirm or deny that.
There you
That's
go.
probably
Yes,
what I should
there's
say.
a good. There's the way to answer that question.
But yeah, it's just and there are, I think there's prizes for the lowest score as well as the highest and the most buncos. Oh, buncos are fun. When you roll 3 of that number, so you get 3 ones and you holler bunco, then you get recognized, and that's extra points and stuff, and so that's when it gets wild and crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it does sound like a fun time.
Oh yeah, it is. And we have some ladies that are avid bunco players, and they come, and just watching them, and then with some of your newbies, it's great, and they take them right under their wing, and they go, okay, this is what you need to do. You don't need to get. It's a good time. And with everything going on in our world right now, we need a good time. We need something that's uplifting, something that is encouraging to others, supporting others, and you walk out of there laughing, and the day, I don't care how cloudy it might be, it's a bright, sunny day because you've had a good time and you've done something good for somebody.
All right. So 10 to 1 Saturday at the Broken Bow Library.
Yes.
And $25 per person or $80 for a table.
Correct.
Contact you if they want.
You can contact
tickets
me or
or
you
something.
can contact Raylyn.
Raylyn Coble, okay.
And her number is 308-202-0143. And if you aren't sure until that morning, come on out. If we have to set up another table, we'll set up another table. We're all about having fun.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Anything else? Did we touch on everything?
We did.
Good.
All right.
All right.
You're good.
Thanks for coming
Thanks.
in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Was good to see you.
It's good to see you, too.
We'll take a timeout.
Your plans are officially set for June 13th. You're going to be in Broken Bow for the Custer County Demolition Derby. Come witness a smashing good time to the tune of a $10,000 purse. Classes include limited weld, mod light, pure stock, BS compacts, and even power wheels. Adults get in for $20, kids are $10, or get a pit pass for $30. This is a double point event, so you know the drivers are going to go hard. After the action, stick around for country music from the Kyle Saylor Band, along with food, beer, and drinks. It's all June 13th in Broken Bow, starting at 7.
Mind Match on The Breakfast Show, where it's not about being right, it's about thinking alike.
Mildred played on Wednesday and didn't get enough matches. That means next Wednesday's Mind Match jackpot is $175.
Want in on the action? Sign up now on the contests page of sandhillsexpress.com and you could get the call to play. Mind Match, 7:45 Wednesday mornings, brought to you by Gateway Motors and the Garden Center of Broken Bow.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Nate Bell in Broken Bow or Zach Meyer in Callaway if Auto Owners makes sense for you, or go to myhighstreet.com to find a location. High Street Insurance. See possible.
Had great guests today, and we have another one in the studio. We're going to be talking about the ball drop. Skylar is here, so stay tuned.
Wait, stop. This is not a drill. Gateway Motors just triggered a vehicle alert you need to hear. Select Chevrolet Equinoxes, Trax, Trailblazers, Nissan Altimas, Jeep Compass, and Toyota Camrys are all part of one exclusive promotion. Just $299 down, $299 a month with approved credit, and every one of them is tagged with the Gateway Motors Lifetime Powertrain Limited Warranty. There are only 10 vehicles available. When they're gone, they're gone. Look for the vehicles with the green dot on the windshield. That's how you know they're part of the deal. Get to Gateway Motors in Broken Bow. This is only while supplies last.
Is nagging back pain or neck stiffness holding you back? At Thompson Chiropractic, Dr. Riley Thompson provides personalized, evidence-based care right here in Broken Bow. No unnecessary procedures, just real results. They accept most major insurance plans and offer discounts for direct pay. Call 308-293-6340 today or schedule online anytime at thompsonchiropractic.com. Take the first step toward moving better, feeling better, and living better. Thompson Chiropractic, care that puts you first.
Sun Valley Landscaping is bursting with beautiful, vibrant flowers and ready for all you gardeners. They love this time of year and can't wait to help you plan your gardens and flower beds. Their greenhouses are filled with healthy and gorgeous perennials, annuals, and garden vegetables. Sun Valley will pot your plants for you or take home one of their unique planters or already made hanging baskets. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 5, and Sunday noon to 5. Sun Valley Landscaping, east of the Fire Hall on Highway 2 in Ansley.
8:46 is your breakfast show time. I'm going to turn things back over to Brent because we're talking, well, kind of a sports-related thing here.
We are, yes. We got Skylar Morris with us here in the studio this morning to talk about the Broken Bow Youth Sports Club. You've got a big event going on tonight. We'll get to that in a minute, but I thought we'd just talk first about the club. Because, let's see, you and I think it was Coach Witovic came in, what was it, 2-3 years ago?
We're on year 3.
You're on year 3 of the organization.
Mm-hmm.
And you came in and kind of shared what the organization was about. For those who may not still be all that familiar with it, just share with everybody the mission of the Broken Bow Youth Sports Club.
Yeah, our overall mission that we started with is that we are losing that 3-sport athletes. And we have kids, especially we're seeing in our youth, that they're picking one sport, doing one sport. And a lot of it is expense. You know, parents have so many expenses and multiple kids in different events or different athletics. So we tried to come up with something that maybe would help offset some of those prices so that they are able to participate in multiple sports instead of just picking one. Mm-hmm. And so our overall goal is to, you know, whether it's camp registrations, club registrations, we've sent some to different all-star activities that they've gotten accepted into. We've helped bring different team camps in for the different sports and helped offset some of those costs. So we're seeing some. I think it's too early to say like the 3-sport athlete side of it. We just haven't been going long enough to have any data on that. But we're hoping in the next couple of years we'll start to see, as these youth members that we've been helping kind of get into that junior high school, that maybe we'll start to see some of those trends.
When you say youth and the people who would be eligible to receive help from this program, is there an age group that we're focusing in on, or does it kind of depend on the situation? Or
we've definitely tried to aim more for the elementary to junior high, as they're still trying to decide what sports and what athletics and activities they want to take part in. We have helped others in those high school, middle school roles, just not as much, as most of them are already they're volleyball players or they're football players. And so we kind of already have them into their roles, but we haven't not said, you know, I don't know if that's something we would sponsor. Our ultimate goal is we want to help bow athletics. Yeah. And so it's hard for us to, you know, deny someone if it's going to in turn help our sports programs. But yeah, our main focus has been definitely the younger elementary into junior high kids who are still trying to decide, make those decisions.
I know that as the group has continued to grow, I know another one of your goals is to just make sure people understand that this is available.
Correct.
Yeah.
And we have seen a huge shift. There's definitely more people using it. From our first year to our second year, we've definitely given out more funds. This year, we're already tracking ahead of schedule from where we were a year ago. So we're definitely seeing the use. Do I still think there could be more use? Yes, absolutely. I think it's also coach knowledge. Like, we have these things available. We can help get that stuff out there too. When we know players need it or we know certain kiddos need that help, us as coaches have put in more as well.
Well, listen, to make all of this possible, you need to have funds, right?
Yes.
And that's kind of what tonight is about.
Correct.
You've got your big ball drop fundraiser that will take place in downtown Broken Bow, right around Legends Bar and Grill. This is the third year for the ball drop, right?
Correct.
Well, let's start here. I know that you have always had a guest ball dropper. A couple of years ago, it was some goofy-looking, squirrely-looking radio announcer that dropped the balls. Last year was Dan McLaughlin,
Yep.
who was a member of the Broken Bow Athletic Hall of Fame, and then just went into the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
So you had him last year. This year you have another big mystery guest dropper, but I think you're going to break the mystery right now. Can you do that?
I can. I think Mr. Jeff Denson may have dropped it.
Oh, he may have dropped it earlier?
He may have dropped it earlier, but I don't know how many people heard it. But yes, Peyton Borders, who is an assistant coach for Nebraska basketball, men's basketball, will be here this evening as a Bow alum. Big supporter of athletics, obviously. He's super excited to come back. He loves the mission of what our goal is for this. And when we asked him, he didn't even hesitate. So, yeah, we're excited to have him back and just help promote this.
Now, let's see. I assume that you'll be dropping the balls like you have in the past. Mr. Wardine's going to be there with his bucket truck and take Peyton up into the air?
He is.
All right.
He is.
That is worth watching in and of itself, folks. I just want you to know that. Okay, so let's talk about the ball drop itself. I know that there's just a limited number, I think, that you sell. Are you sold out for that?
We're at 30 balls left right
30
now.
left.
30 left. So we're getting close. Our goal is to sell 200. And we're about 30, just under 30 balls left to sell. And so we definitely want to get those sold between now and the ball drop just to make, to reach our goal that we're aiming for. So, we reach out to any of us board members to grab a ball to put in. There's obviously prizes. If it's whoever lands closest to the target, the top 5 or 6 balls get a money prize that is out of our funds that we'll give back to them. And so.
Cost for a ball is what?
$25.
$25. Okay. Now, the event tonight will also include some other stuff. I think you usually have some games, yard games or whatever that you do. A meal tonight,
we're going to have a free will donation, pulled pork meal that Legends is cooking and providing. Anything that we make off that free will donation will also be put back into our funds as well. So that's a huge shout out to Legends and Keeley and for them allowing us to do that too.
Yeah, fantastic. Let's see, the event kind of gets started when? Did I see 5:30?
5:30 is when we'll start allowing people into the street area access, and then the ball drop will be at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock tonight.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, we're excited.
I can't wait to see Peyton go up in the air. That's what I'm looking forward to. Skylar, I always ask this when we promote fundraisers. I know that for some, they may not be able to attend the event, but they believe in what you're doing and they would like to donate.
Yep.
How's the easiest way for them to go about that?
We're set up through the Custer County Foundation, so anyone can drop off a check at any point in time and say, this is for the Bow Youth Sports Club. Even tonight, if you want to get a ball still, that's a way you can purchase one, is through the foundation. You can stop there and they can help you get one purchased. But
Okay.
yeah, anytime throughout the year, we're set up through the foundation.
All right, fantastic. Let's see, anything else that we needed to touch on? Did we kind of hit on everything?
I think we hit on everything. Yeah.
right.
We're just excited. Hopefully it's going to be a nice evening out. Yeah. Food's going to be good. We'll have some games. We'll have some music. It'll be great.
All right, fantastic. We'll encourage everybody to come out and be a part.
Yep.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Come back and see us, Skylar.
I will.
You're welcome anytime. We'll take a time out with these words.
The Sargent Fair and Chokecherry Festival is as big as ever this year, and you are invited. June 12th to the 14th, don't miss great food and snacks, entertainment and games for all ages, the fun of the parade, music, water fights, and pit spitting, of course. Plus so much more. It's official. All rides at the River City Carnival are free this year. Yes, you heard right. Carnival rides are free this year at the Sargent Fair and Chokecherry Festival. 3 straight days of memory-making awesomeness are waiting in Sargent, June 12th to the 14th. Don't miss it.
Are you squinting at the fine print or seeing the world through a fog? Cataracts could be the culprit. Factors like family history, diabetes, or smoking can heighten your risk. Don't let clouded vision steal your sight. At Malham Medical Center, they're ready to help. Schedule your appointment today and let them bring your world back into focus. Visit their website at malham.org for more information. Malham Medical Center, large enough to serve, small enough to care.
If you have a need for elderly care that includes memory support, Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow is the solution. They believe that an active life is a nurturing experience. Visit QualitySeniorVillages.com to learn more or to contact them about available rooms.
Cattlemen, spring is here and things are starting to green up. But alongside the good green like pasture grass and trees come the bad greens. Musk thistles, mullenweed, buckbrush, and other weeds. Let Aero Aviation help you get the bad green under control this spring. They use the latest in aircraft and GPS technology and crop protection products while keeping the good green in your pocket. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim today and schedule spring spraying with Aero Aviation, 872-5113.
8:56. We got some things we want to tell you about before we get to the top of the hour. In the 9 o'clock hour, Jeremy Shipe is headed to Loop City to talk with the folks about the Polish Day celebration, which actually gets underway this afternoon, so we'll find out more about that. In the meantime, we want to tell you about some other things going on. If you're looking for stylish finds at affordable prices, here's an idea. Stop by Exchange 2 in Broken Bow. From women's, kids, and men's clothing to shoes, accessories, and more, you never know what treasures you'll find. Exchange 2 features trendy styles, name brands, and new items hitting the shelves daily, so there's always something new to check out. Be sure to follow Exchange 2 on Facebook to see featured items, new arrivals, and store updates.
Well, another big event that's coming up this weekend is going to be the Blowing the Doors Off Barbecue, sponsored by the Oconto Volunteer Fire Department, happening Saturday, June the 6th. Start serving the barbecue at 5 p.m. Oh, man, they go well into the night, midnight, even after sometimes. So come on out to enjoy a great time. Live entertainment, of course, South Loop Sunrise. You can't have the Blowing the Doors Off Barbecue without South Loop Sunrise, and they'll be performing from around 5 to 8. 7 o'clock, they'll do their raffle drawing and auction. They'll be raffling off things such as a grill, Henry Golden Boy 22 rifle, so get your raffle tickets for those items. And then Blacktop Pony going to be performing beginning at 8 p.m. and performing through the night at the Blowing the Doors Off Barbecue. It's all you can eat. Cost for adults is $20 in advance, $25 at the gate. Children ages 5 to 12, $10. So come on out, be a part of the fun. It's the Blowing the Doors Off Barbecue, sponsored by the Oconto Volunteer Fire Department.
We will be right back.
Dave and Brent.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
On KCNI KBBN Radio.
From head to toe, Geared for Sports has the products you need this summer. It doesn't matter if you're playing sports or watching them, the shoes, equipment, and apparel you need are on the west side of the square in Broken Bow. They even have super comfortable chairs you can set up for watching your favorite athlete. Browse their impressive selection of hats to protect your head from the summer sun and stay hydrated with a new water bottle. Wishing you a great sports season, geared for sports in Broken Bow.
Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers are proud to offer the Paramount Valley Ranch. This 12,979-acre ranch has good cross fencing and is well watered with over 60 tanks on pipeline. This ranch has over 1,000 acres of wet meadow for winter feed, allowing for large-scale cattle production on a year-round basis. Located just 30 minutes south of Ainsworth, this ranch is in a great location with excellent groundwater and an average of 20 to 24 inches of rain per year. Call me, April Good, and check it out on lashleyland.com.
All right, we're back live here and want to tell you a couple more things before we go to the top. So we might run just a little past the top of the hour, which is really not that unusual here on the Breakfast Show, because we always have a lot of things that we want to bring you, and this is no exception. The Sargent Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree is coming up June 12th through the 14th. And I don't know if we've ever been able to say this before, but they're having a carnival and all the rides are free.
Hey, that's a good price.
That's pretty good. They're going to start on Friday, June 12th, a week from tomorrow, with a hamburger feed at the, it's for sponsorship to help raise money for the Sargent Pool. Also, they're having Nebraska pedal pullers in at 5:30 on that Friday. River City Carnival opens and all rides are free. That starts at 6 o'clock. They're going to have music and bingo at 8 o'clock. That's hosted by K-Bear Radio. On Saturday, June 13th, 9 a.m. parade and vendor crafts, and parade starts at 10:30. They have the carnival going again, pickleball tournaments, activities in the park, and then on Sunday, they're going to have yoga in the park. They're going to have Buzz Coffee Company and Truck in at 9 o'clock on Sunday for a little pick-me-up. Church and music in the park at 10:30. The list goes on and on. Bring a lawn chair to all the events in the city park and enjoy the weekend, next weekend, at the Sargent Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree.
Well, as we go into and through the summer celebration season, you know that when you attend these festivals, you're going to be visiting a lot, right? Well, you want to be able to hear everything. If you think your hearing might be struggling just a little bit, we encourage you to visit with our friend Roxanne at the Nebraska Land Hearing Center in Broken Bow. She reminds you that she works with any budget because hearing aids don't have to break the bank. Proudly serving the Broken Bow area from the same trusted location for over 10 years, Roxanne has been helping neighbors hear better without the hassle of long drives or big city prices. Over 35 years of experience, Roxanne offers top-quality, state-of-the-art hearing technology, including rechargeable hearing aids. Also provides free evaluations, free office calls, extended warranties, and discounts for both new and returning patients. So give her a call today, 308-384-3852. That's 308-384-3852. Schedule your appointment today for expert hometown care that fits your budget.
All right, we'll take a break for news. Come back in the 9 o'clock hour. Don't forget, we'll be receiving a live broadcast here this morning from Loop City in honor of Loop City's Polish Days. That's all coming up.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. Private sector hiring grew more than expected in May, adding 122,000 workers. A self-made billionaire is ruffling the feathers of some of his wealthy peers. In his new book, John Morgan says luck plays just as an important role as hard work does when it comes to becoming a billionaire.
But the simple fact is true. The people who work the hardest in America are the people who make the least amount of money.
Morgan founded the law firm Morgan & Morgan, the largest personal injury law firm in the world. Republican Senator Tom Tillis suggested Bill Pulte has no path to being confirmed as the next director of national intelligence. President Trump laments the apparent end of the so-called anti-weaponization fund. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
This is Denny Gillum, host of Front Lines of Freedom, here to tell you about an amazing new book, The Miracle Man, written by a good friend of mine. It's a remarkable, true account of faith, healing, and restoration in the face of impossible odds. Through a harrowing series of events and miraculous answers to prayer, Bill receives a donor's heart with only hours left to live. His rapid recovery and return to normal life is a story that shows God's power to heal and his faithfulness in answering prayers. The Miracle Man is available online through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and other booksellers.
Lisa Wolf here to tell you about our newest website for old-time radio lovers. It's 100radioshows.com. At this site, there are 5 old-time radio shows waiting for you to download free as our gift to you. And be sure to browse the additional 700 old-time radio shows available to you for 70% off by using the promo code RADIO at checkout. This is a limited-time offer, so log on to 100radioshows.com. That's 100radioshows.com.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
The Knicks defeated the Spurs in Game 1 of the NBA Finals 105-95, extending their winning streak to 12 games, which ties the second longest streak in a single postseason in NBA history. Jalen Brunson led the way with 30 points. Karl Anthony Towns, 18 points and 12 rebounds. Josh Hart, only 3 points, but 15 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals. Victor Wembanyama was 6 of 21 from the field, ended with 26 points and 12 rebounds.
We've been down in a series before, never in the finals, obviously, but I'm not kicking myself about anything, really. I mean, I'm not worried the slightest.
Game 2 will be on Friday, but Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Golden Knights and the Hurricanes is on Thursday at 8 Eastern, and Las Vegas leads the series 1-0. In baseball, the Dodgers shut out the Diamondbacks 7-0. Shohei Ohtani pitched 6 scoreless innings. The Phillies topped the Padres 3-2. Braves outscored the Blue Jays 7-3.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Slight chance of rain showers today, otherwise sunshine mixed with clouds at times. High temperatures reach up to 82. Southerly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows of aloft around 56. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. Cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun. Tomorrow, high temperatures reach up to 88. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
The latest models, trusted service, friendly financing. Genuine hometown business is done at Gateway Motors in Broken Bow. Visit their showroom and lots on Highway 2 in Broken Bow or tap over to gatewaymotorsbrokenbow.com to view their inventory.
64 degrees already. Sunshine through some partly cloudy skies. Winds out of the east-southeast 5 to 15. Barometric pressure bouncing around a bit this morning. Right now, down 1 point at 30.02. Humidity at 89%. Yesterday's high was 85 with an overnight low of 60, and we received 0.03 of an inch precipitation as of 7 o'clock this morning. And that's a look at weather and news on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We'll be right back.
Summer fencing or water projects on your to-do list? Moline Seed and Fence has the inventory and expertise to help get the job done right. With a large selection of posts, wire, and fencing supplies, they can help with a simple repair to a complete fence installation. Need water solutions? They carry a wide selection of poly tanks, Bowman tanks, tire tanks, and the parts to keep them running. For all your summer ranching needs, call Moline Seed and Fence at 308-529-0781 or see MolineSeedandFence.com. Locations in Gothenburg and Thetford, with Broken Bow coming soon.
You're still
Loop City Polish Days are coming up. Any fond memories of Polish days when you were a little guy?
You know, I'll be honest with you. When I was a youngster, we didn't have Polish days. And then as I got older, I'm trying to remember, when did they bring it back? Was I in high school, or was it even after I graduated? I think I was in high school when they brought it back. I do remember the excitement of bringing it back.
Yeah. Where they were.
Yeah. So it's great to have the festival back and have it a annual celebration again in Loop City.
All right. Well, I'm glad they brought it back. And as we were visiting with Mark just the other day, he was saying, boy, they've really brought it back to great form. So many activities that they're having the next few days there. They pulled out all the stops, and once they got going, they really got it built up nice. So something that I think any of us could go and enjoy. I mean, good food, good music, good fun, good people, and they'd love to have you stop in and have a good time.
Yeah.
If it's just for an afternoon or whatever the case may be. All right, here's Cassius Culpepper on The Breakfast Show with Believe. Lined up and ready to go. So let's send it to Loop City and find out more about Polish Days. Jeremy?
Yes, thank you very much, Dave. We are in Loop City. We're going to be learning all about Polish Days, and we want to thank the sponsors that are making it possible for us to be here today. The Loop City Chamber of Commerce, the ones behind Polish Days and making it all happen. Johnson Hunt and Fish open 7 days a week, 8 to 5. They're on South Highway 58. Hit them up on the way to the lake. Kushak Hardware and Variety Store, where you can find everything you need from gifts, decor, paints, tools, and lawn equipment and supplies. BL Shop, they're selling Polish pottery raffle tickets for a rectangular deep baker this weekend. Tickets are $5 each or 3 for $12. Main Street in Loop City. Citizens Bank, today from 11 to 1, they're hosting a community barbecue with hamburgers, hot dogs, and Mashka's brats and giveaway drawings. Sweet Scoops in the Colony Inn Restaurant. The new ice cream shop on Main Street and the Colony Inn Restaurant serve delicious food located just off Highway 92. Try their prime rib every Sunday starting at 4. At Joe's Market, you can check out high-quality foods, friendly service, and great prices. At Trotter Fertilizer and Trotter's Woe & Go, they're proud to support the communities they serve. Kushak Lumber and Supply, open Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, with roofing, foundation, and walls. They have everything you need. 2 Ski Welding, Seth Skibinski, owner, offers on-site welding jobs to jobs at his shop at 149 North 10th Street in Loop City. Loop City Auto Parts open 8 to 5 Monday to Friday and 8 to noon Saturdays at 653 O Street. The American Legion Post 48, no, they always stay busy at 141 North 7th Street, inviting you to stop by their Bloody Mary bar on Saturday starting at 1 until they're sold out. Slancha Hall, designed and decorated to feel like an extension of your own home. It's the perfect place to gather for birthday parties, bridal showers, or family events. And the Boardroom, they don't sell a product, they sell a location available for meetings, short-term or long-term office space, and do-it-yourself printing, copying, and scanning. Thanks so much to each one of those sponsors making it possible for us to be here in Loop City today, talking all about Loop City Polish Days. Melissa, good morning.
Good morning. Your long list of our businesses always makes me so proud. That's a great list.
It's wonderful. It makes it possible for us to be here doing this, and we certainly don't take it for granted. And I know you've got a good amount of sponsors that make this booklet of events happen, too. This is going to be a lot of fun to talk about.
We sure do, yeah. The support is always there, and we appreciate them just as much. So.
And I know that you get a lot of great support from the Trotter family and the Trotter's business. Would you introduce our first guest for our folks watching the video later on the Sand Hills Express Facebook page and listening here this morning?
Absolutely. This here is Alfred Hurt, representing Trotters. So.
Hi, Alfred.
Hello there, Jerry. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you along. Talk a little bit about yourself and kind of how your connection to Loop City has kind of blossomed over the years and your excitement for Polish Days.
Okay. Well, I actually, grew up 11 miles west of here on the Custer-Sherman line. So Loop City's always kind of been my home stopping between that and Ansley. It's always been a great town, friendly town. Trotters has just been in the area. They like to support the events. They work very well with the communities. Just a deep set kindness in the area.
Yeah, so. Absolutely.
And that's from top to bottom. That's the thing I appreciate about Trotters is that everybody that works there is in on knowing how important it is to be a part of the community, aren't they?
It is. And then if these small communities, if it wasn't support for the businesses and everybody else and the customers, they wouldn't be here.
Yeah, we've got to look out for each other, don't we?
Exactly.
Yeah. Your favorite part of Loop City Polish Days? I know that's a loaded question, but what do you always try to get attended during Polish Days?
Oh, the parade's always fun. There seems to be a lot of entries, lots of candy for the kids and stuff. Always. That's a real good event. The little pageant that they have, the Polish Princess Pageant Contest, that's fun to go to. Who got to be the judges last year?
I'm not sure on that one.
I was there for some unknown reason.
Yeah. I got 3 little contestants this year, so they're pretty excited.
Great. And then my second question, aside from what your favorite part of Polish Days is what's your favorite kind of kolache?
Oh, I like cherry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's plain old cherry.
Hey, you can't go wrong with cherry. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Exactly.
Well, thanks for being here this morning. Is there anything else you wanted to tell us about Trotters that we should know about what you've got going on or about what Trotters has happening?
Just pretty much the same old. They have the food, drinks. They're open from 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. throughout the Polish Days event. They've got car troll pumps that you can gas up any time. Plenty of food, plenty of drink. If you need anything, stop in. We're always there.
Probably stay busy here now that we're into the summer months. A lot of boats getting filled up as well, too, I'm sure.
It does. It's pretty good traffic over the weekends and even during the week a lot of times.
Yeah, certainly.
The lake's a nice draw. It's great for the community and good place for everybody to be.
Definitely. Well, thank you for being here and appreciate Trotters and all that they do. We thank you for stopping by.
You bet. Thank you, Jerry.
Yeah, thank you. All right, Melissa, we've got a book. Folks, if you need to pick up one of these booklets, they're multiple pages and 18 pages. That's amazing.
So.
Is that a record?
It keeps growing just because we either have more sponsors or more activities going on. So, yeah, we try and get these out a month in advance to let people know what's all going on. And posters just weren't cutting it anymore. So this is a take and go. You can stick it in your purse throughout the weekend and know what's all going on. So there's even a map, complete with a map, just in case you need to know where things are downtown. So
perfect. So look for these when you come to Loop City this weekend. And I guess page 1 is as good a place as any to start, right?
Yep.
Rides and events and things for the kids to burn off energy. I know that's always popular with the kids for obvious reasons, but parents love it too.
Absolutely. So it's a very family-friendly event. So we've got where you can purchase a 3-day bundle for unlimited rides on our River City Carnival. And then on Saturday, Rocket Event Pros will be coming through, and that would get you into the inflatable water park with a bunch of different water slides and bounce house type things there. But a bubble machine is one of the other hits in that area where it's like a large foam pit that kids can play in. So a lot of fun. And they're also bringing a 200-foot zip line to go down the street. So
wow.
Yeah. I might even give that one a try.
There you go.
Bounce houses, mini golf, and then River City Carnival. You said you saw the rides as you were coming in. So I saw they have some for the older kids, some for the younger kids. I was all excited because they have the little pig roller coaster. So it's super cute. I'm sure lots of the underage 12 or even over will probably use that one. So we've got those armbands on sale now until Friday at noon, where you can pick them up at local businesses, and then day of we'll have them at our information station, which is Slancha Hall right downtown by the beer garden. You can pick those up and go out and unlimited rides, or else we do have ticket sheets as well. So if you think you're only going to take advantage of a couple rides, grab a ticket sheet, and there are 1 to 2 tickets per ride. So it'll be a great time.
It will be. And the thing I appreciate about these carnivals is that it always seems like they've got different things that they bring. And people have their favorites that they hope come back, and then they learn new favorites each year too.
Absolutely. Yeah, the only thing that I saw that they duplicated from last year, which was a hit, was the spinning dragons. So that's always a fun one too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that sounds like a ton of fun. And whether you can get your armbands or tickets in advance or get them the day of, you can have a lot of fun. I mean, $20 per sheet and you get 15 tickets. It's 1 to 2 per ride. That goes for quite a while.
Yeah, for sure.
And obviously the unlimited, you can let the kids just have a blast of a time and hope they sleep in till 10 a.m. the next morning.
Right. I think of Saturday with essentially from noon to 10 p.m. You can be going on the water park, the rides, the mini golf, the zip line. Like that's a good day.
That certainly is. And it's important Slancha Hall is kind of the place, if people need to know anything throughout the weekend, that's the place to go, right?
Yep. That's where you'll find your booklets, your maps, your memorabilia. We have a bunch of different new T-shirt designs that Back Alley Graphics out of St. Paul helped us with. So we've got some fresh designs, and they're a lot of fun. So we encourage you to stop by there when you get to town, just so you know where you're headed, what you're doing, and grab some shirts and raffle items as well. We've got a raffle for some Polish pottery. We have our Polish lottery, which is a giant split the pot raffle. And then we're raffling off a flagpole with some flags for to go towards our 4th of July fireworks show out at the lake. So everything goes to good cause. So the other things go back to the future Polish days on the raffles.
Yep, it's all about keeping it going and keeping the pages in this booklet growing.
Yes.
I think maybe in the next 5 years you'll be to like 25 pages.
I imagine so. They're keeping me busy, that's for sure.
Yes, and on the pages 3, 4, and beyond, we've got the full schedule, which I think is laid out perfectly. It kind of has the same flow as years past. If you're familiar with what time you normally come to events in past Polish days, it's kind of roughly the same.
Yep.
But we'll just start on Thursday. I know that we were talking about the Prince and Princess contest. That's just a great way to kick it off with the barbecue, too.
Yeah, so today from 11 to 1, the Citizens Bank and Trust has a community barbecue, which hamburgers, hot dogs, brats, lots of giveaways, all free at their parking lot. And then tonight at 6 p.m. is our Polish Prince and Princess contest. So that'll take place at the St. Joseph's Parish Hall, 6 o'clock registration, and then the contest starts at 6:30. So Thrive Physical Therapy and Wellness, Sarah Smedra has been our sponsor for that for the last couple of years. And ages 0 to 5 compete, with the 5-year-olds being crowned Prince and Princess to ride in the parade on Saturday. So it's exciting.
Yeah, so watch for them in the parade on Saturday. And I like the idea of having those events be on their own on Thursday. It kind of gets people ready for the weekend and then allows a full night's sleep before Friday and Saturday.
Absolutely. We all need that, yes.
Friday, I think, is a really impressive schedule. You don't wait till Saturday to get all of these things on. Just a great variety of things. There's probably a lot of people that take work off on Friday, aren't there?
Quite a few, yeah.
Okay.
So
starts early in the morning with that bake-off check-in. Probably have some pretty good bakers, don't you?
We do. The kolache bake-off, that's a stiff competition, but we welcome all skill levels, and it's from 10 to noon. You can check in with your 4 dozen kolaches at the Carnegie Business Center, which is my office here. The top floor will take those entries, and then they'll be judged that afternoon for a first, second, and third, where you can win Loop City Chamber bucks. And bragging rights is always the kolache. Kolache winner gets some bragging rights along with that when it's such stiff competition. So any extra kolaches are always appreciated. We have a gal who always makes like 50 dozen. So that's a lot of kolaches, and we appreciate it so greatly because that's what makes it all a success. So shout out to Sharon Schwatter. She always comes through for us, and it all goes to the Sherman County Sprouts Child Care Initiative. So a great cause as well.
And year to year, I know that you have the people that you know are going to enter, and you know that their kolaches are going to be the one to beat. But it's probably exciting to see people get into it as well. And I know those that have been winning contests like this over the years, they want other people to get involved in stuff like this too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Keep it going and growing. So that's the great part about it.
All right. And those kolaches are going to go fast. There's a reason it says first come, first serve on there. 50 dozen or not, they're going to go.
We always have a line out the door, waiting in advance of that 3 o'clock when we open the doors. So get here early and get ready for a great selection of kolaches.
Great afternoon worth of items as well. The carnival, which we talked about. And then you've got different things that people can just observe if they don't want to ride rides and they want to let the kids do their own thing. You can keep yourself entertained too.
Absolutely. So we've got the craft and vendor fair going on, and the quilt show are in our community center, 8030 O Street. And that will keep you busy looking at those quilts. The Threads of Time Quilt Guild puts together an amazing show. They're very talented as well. And then the Craft and Vendor Show, I have, I think, 22 vendors that will be open there, from anything from homemade crafts to Tupperware, Pampered Chef, all the goodies.
Great. That's awesome. That's a good amount, too.
Yeah.
So that'll keep you busy for a while. And then you can go and throw axes. Who doesn't want to throw an axe, right?
Yes. Axe Kickers will have their axe throwing trailer here downtown. So they'll start at 4 o'clock until the last throw. They always stay open as late as they can. And enjoy that. So that's a free will donation as well. I know that other places that you go, that can cost quite a bit of money. So we want people to be able to enjoy that axe throwing opportunity and just throw a couple bucks in the pot if you got it.
Great. And love the free opportunities for folks. And that includes the family fun zone as well.
Yes.
Talk about some things that people can do with that on Friday evening.
Sure. So Viera Wireless is putting together a family fun zone from 5 to 8 and just lots of yard games and activities on the courthouse lawn, cornhole, ladders, any kind of yard game that you can think of. I know that they are teaming up with our SynCap Sixpence program to offer a few more activities there. And we're excited to have them out and giving some free opportunity for kids to just enjoy that time on the courthouse lawn. It should be a beautiful evening.
Great. And then what better way to end the Friday night and go on into Saturday? You've got a great band coming in and the street dance, Sons of the American Legion, putting that on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jesse Carr Band will be playing in the Sons of the American Legion Beer Garden from 8:30 until close, which is usually around 12:30. Should be a wonderful show and always fun to see people dancing. We always play polka music between breaks and stuff, so you can go out and dance then too.
Okay, and I can't believe I haven't mentioned polka dancing yet. Probably got a lot of people that are pretty good at polka dancing, don't you?
Yeah, it's growing. I'm hoping next year we had the suggestion to host some polka dancing classes, so I need to find some professional polka people to do that one of the afternoons just as an activity for, to keep that tradition alive.
There's a style to it. Polka
There
dancing
is.
was big at one side of my family's weddings growing
Mm-hmm.
up, and it just, when it's done well, it looks so good. But even if
Right.
it's not done well, it's fun.
It is. My husband's 100% Polish, or so he claims, and I am 0%. So I stumble a bit, but we make our way around the dance floor.
Perfect. Great. Great schedule on Saturday as well. Does this spill on to the? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it does. It's 2 pages next in the booklet. I'll let you start wherever you want.
Sure. Well, we kick it off with the pickleball tournament, and there is room for a few more teams there. So Connie Hancock heads that up, and they have a limit of 12 teams, $20 to enter, but fun beginner to 3.0 doubles pickleball tournament at Jenner's Park tennis and pickleball courts that morning. A lot of fun. I encourage you to get signed up, even if you've never played. They'll teach you how. Those ladies know what they're doing, and gentlemen. That we have a great pickleball presence here. 8:30 is a sand volleyball tournament hosted by Sherman County Economic Development, which is who I work for, and we just try and get lots of activities going on for families or for all ages. So we see quite a few come through for a 6-on-6 co-ed sand volleyball. I'm looking for a couple more teams, so if you know anybody who wants to play sand volleyball, have them give me a shout, and we'll get you signed up. Again, the Craft and Vendor Show and Quilt Show in conjunction at the Community Center will go from 9 to 3 on Saturday. They won't be open on Sunday, so make sure you get over there by Saturday. The Apex Marine Boat Show will be happening out at Tradewinds Marina, so they have a boat demo day on the water where you can do some private demos if you call in advance. And the biggest thing that everybody loves is our Polish Days Parade. So we have a theme of red, white, blue, and polka too, so celebrating America's 250th, so a lot of Polish and patriotism throughout there. And
Great.
Yeah, we have 4 different categories: floats, cars, classic cars, new car, whatever cars, tractors, and horses. So come on down, and you can register day of or register in advance. You can find the link on our Facebook page and get signed up, or just come and fill out a sheet when you get here. But check-ins at 9 a.m. on Saturday. Judging begins at 9:30, and it'll be a really, really wonderful parade. We're excited.
Okay, and it's always a lot of fun to see the variety and people's take on the theme. And this theme, I think should be a blast. I mean, everyone loves red, white, and blue, and it's a perfect theme. I think it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've been reading through some of their, we have them write down what they want the announcer to say, and I'm like, I can't wait to see this, like in person when they actually have the float put together and all their people on it. So I'm very excited for that. We also have a tourism campaign that we're working on with Garfield and Valley County, and this weekend during Polish Days, they're going to have their photographer and videographer out to capture some of these moments. So if you happen to see them around during the parade and some of the moments after there, wave, smile, and we're going to have some really cool tourism stuff that we're going to be rolling out yet this summer. So
it's a perfect time to take pictures and video like that.
Right, yes.
Awesome. Food is a great thing. You're not going to be able to worry about not having good food at your disposal. You've got lots of food vendors coming downtown.
We do, yeah. So we have downtown food vendors. We have Moshka's Sausage Shop, which has been a staple. Their Polish sausages are to die for, so check that out. We've got Nachos Tacos and Grills Gone Wild for food trucks, Lazy JK Barbecue, Prairie Island Poppers, where they have kettle corn and pork rinds and lemonade. Tropical Snow Trailer will be here. Island Noodles and Outlaw Chuck Wagon. Ash Hollow Coffee Company will have out at their store coffee throughout the mornings, and so make sure and hit that up. That's always a great way to start off your Saturday for sure. River City Carnival will have on the midway their funnel cakes and corn dogs and cotton candy, so check that out as well.
That's a really good variety.
Yeah, we've had to grow our food court quite a bit because, after the parade and in the evening, it's just swarmed downtown. So
I bet.
Good stuff. The authentic Polish buffet, though, is another big highlight of this weekend. So the Loop City Diner puts on that from 11:30 to 2. So right after the parade, you can hop in there and have an all-you-can-eat buffet for $15 of all the favorites: Polish dogs, pierogies, klopkis, kolaches, all the things, all the E's, right?
At least two of those things you mentioned I've never had before.
Yeah, you'll have to check it out.
Yeah, try something new.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. And then you've got some other historical items as well to learn as well while people are here.
Our Sherman County Historical Society has a large presence throughout the community and the area. They have a museum out on the south side of town. So on South 7th Street, you can head out there where they'll have homemade ice cream at the exhibit hall and then self-guided tours in all their buildings. They're also featuring a ribbon cutting ceremony for their new picnic shelter. So make sure and stop out there. They have events on Saturday and Sunday and are really fun.
Great. That sounds awesome. And then petting zoo, that's always a great one.
Yeah.
You know, kids get to get out there, and adults too. Pet the animals, see how they're feeling for Polish Days, and get to the carnival and more axe throwing too. Yeah. And that's only half of Saturday.
That's only half of it. We're only to 11:30 at that point in time.
Wow.
So good stuff.
We'll turn the page. We're talking Loop City Polish Days, folks. If you're just joining us on the air, it's going on in Loop City this weekend. If you haven't figured it out already, this is the place you need to be this weekend. So come to Loop City. Let's talk about that second half of Saturday.
Yeah, so make sure and bring your swimsuits for the kids or adults. We've got an inflatable water park and bubble machine running from 1 to 5 on the courthouse lawn on the east side. So we encourage you to bring your swimwear, some lawn chairs and towels, and that's just a lot of fun. It's going to be perfect weather for that. It's going to be in the 90s, nice and toasty. So there's shade trees for the adults, and it just becomes a great place to gather. Along with that, we have a dunk tank. So Ash Hollow Coffee Company has agreed to put together a dunk tank for the Sherman County Sprouts Child Care Initiative. So we're excited. That's kind of one of our new items, and I have a long lineup of people ready to get dunked. So we'll be doing that longer than that, actually. So come and that'll be right next to the child care building on the corner there.
Okay, awesome. And you always like when the weather cooperates for things like that.
Absolutely.
Although it is kind of fun when you're doing a dunk tank, it feels like a rite of passage when you sit up there and you have to shiver.
Yes.
It feels like it just is that much more satisfying when you send someone into the water so they shiver.
Yeah, for sure. And it'll be plenty cold because we got to set it up yet. So.
Oh, it hasn't even. Okay.
Yep, it hasn't had a chance to warm up, so we'll get to that and maybe add ice if we're.
Oh, there you go. Nice. And if people are wanting to start their afternoon and into the evening with some beverages, they can do so at the Bloody Mary bar, looks like.
Mm-hmm. So at 1 o'clock until they're sold out, the Bloody Mary bar will be at the Legion. So stop over there, 21 and over, bring your ID, and build your own Bloody Mary. So they have all the fixins you can think of. They're delicious.
Awesome. That sounds good. And we've now crept into mid-afternoon, folks. We're finally there on Saturday. Lots of awesome variety going on start to finish. And a lot of people, I think, each of these has a different person that's running it and overseeing it. This truly takes the entire town to pull this off.
Yes.
This is incredible.
Yeah, so Polish Heritage Center will have a display over at the Frederick Hotel from 1 to 4. Also going on at that time is a family fishing Nebraska event. So the Game and Park sponsors their fishing trailer out at Bowman Park, and all the fishing tackles provided, so you just have to show up. Loop City FFA will have their kiddie tractor pull out in the street on N Street, which is free to participate as well. So Ken's Equipment had done that historically, and they have handed over the baton to the FFA, and we're excited to have that continue to be one of our staples of Polish Days.
Great. The kids get into that, and they're going to do it. If they burn too much energy at the fair, we might see some shorter poles, or those kids, they tend to get their energy up for things like that.
For sure. Yeah, they're impressive when they get on there and pedal away.
Great. And more competitions, and even a book signing in the afternoon too.
Yeah, Henry Nuxel will be in the Sons of the American Legion Beer Garden, book signing for and doing a little speech about his God Laughs at the Odds, the Audacity of Cope. So I actually just got to thinking I had one more late entry after I got my books all put together. So we were searching we usually have Polish bands play throughout the afternoon, and we were able to line up from noon to 2 Leo Lonnie's polka music. So we're excited for him to come out and play for a couple hours in the Sons of the American Legion Beer Garden, so you can grab your food, go sit down, do some dancing after that.
Right.
And that'll be a great addition at that time.
Awesome. And people are always into cornhole. I know that's probably highly competitive too. I don't know that I've ever been to a cornhole tournament that doesn't have at least one matchup get more competitive than the rest.
Right.
Does that happen?
Absolutely. Yeah. No, there's some professionals out there. So the Alley Bar always hosts our cornhole tournament starting at 2 o'clock. So you can sign up in advance or register day of from 1 to 2. But they do a great job of putting that on in their back patio area, and they recently renovated that whole bowling alley and everything. So the bowling alley part isn't quite back up and running yet, but later this summer, make sure and check that out because it's going to be really cool.
Speaking of checking cool things out, talk about this fight night, the 4th. We got boxing going on.
The 4th year now of boxing lining up with Polish Days. So Loop City Public Schools, they will have professional boxing from starting at 4 o'clock. So there is an admission fee charged for that, but I've heard it's a great show. So check it out.
Yeah, it's not something that we have around here all that much. So if you are interested, or I know a lot of people watch boxing pay-per-view, you can go and see it in person.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I haven't ever made it up there, unfortunately. I'm always busy downtown, but gosh, if you have the chance, make it up to the boxing at the school.
Yeah, set out your schedule. I think it would be nearly impossible to make it to everything. You have to pick and choose, and the nice thing is that any of these events is gonna fit the needs of different people and what they want to be entertained by. So
variety for sure.
Yes. And then you're rounding out Saturday in a great way.
Yeah, yep. So the carnival will still be going until 10 p.m., but Rocket Event Pros will change things up, and the water park will close down, but they're going to be opening up the 200-foot zip line, the bounce house and slide castle, and the giant obstacle course. So those are great things that those unlimited ride bands or tickets will get you into. So make sure and get those. At 8:30, the Sons of the American Legion Beer Garden, they have Loose Cannons Band and street dance. So make sure and check that out. And it's always packed. Like, the beer garden is just a fun time. So
good deal. And that'll be a lot of fun. And the kids will end their day at 9 o'clock. Not allowed in there after 9.
Yeah, the kids will. Yep, they can still stay on the carnival and everything until 10 p.m. So, make sure they'll be entertained as well.
Okay, sounds good. And that's a wrap up on Saturday, folks. Lots of great items Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then Sunday, you've got a great 3/4 page here as well to round things out as well. Talk about some items on this final day of Polish Days.
Perfect. Yeah, so Sunday will be June 7th, and you'll be starting your day off with a Polish Highlights breakfast buffet, which is at the Loop City Diner, and always delicious after a long weekend. So make sure and hit that up. The golf tournament out at the golf course is already full, unfortunately, but they always have that throughout Polish Days, and another stiff competition. Apex Marine will be out at Tradewinds Marina again with a 10 a.m. start, but like on Sunday you have to have a reservation for their private demos of their boats, so make sure and call to get your name down for that. 11 to 2, a hamburger and hot dog feed at the Legion building will be in the back room that's hosted by Emmanuel Lutheran Church. So
okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And food, it continues to be an option for you even outside of these items. Food trucks going to be around on Sunday too?
Some of them. Yep. Some of them stick around. Some of them have sold out by then. So we will have some food trucks downtown as well.
And the carnival's still going to be around on Sunday, folks. So if you get one of those unlimited wristbands, I mean, your kids are going to be,
yes.
I wonder what the record is for how many times one ride has been ridden at Polish Days. It's got to be
I don't
up
know
there.
how they do it, but yeah, spinning and twirling for 3 days straight. So 1 to 5 is River City Carnival, again with the unlimited ride wristbands available or ticket sheets.
Yes, and those ticket sheets will get you pretty far because they're like 1 to 2 tickets per ride, right?
Yep, correct, yeah.
Okay. And then a great afternoon on Sunday, the last few events of Polish Days. And I know people stay strong all the way through. It's all well attended all the way to the end, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes, yeah. Historical Society would be open again in the afternoon on Sunday with from 1 to 4 with a 1:30 to 2:30 presentation with guest speaker Dick Wooden talking on ham radios. So you radio folks might be interested in hitting that one up, but a great time out at the Historical Society.
Okay, and then polka music, of course.
Polka music.
It's a perfect way to end it.
Yep, some of our local guys is Three Guys Polka. They always do a great job from 2 to 6 in the Legion Beer Garden, so check that out. We'll do all our raffle drawings during that time and wrap up. Perfect way to wrap up the weekend.
Yes, certainly is. And that's only to page 6, folks. That's page 6 of into the 18 number. This is pick up one of these booklets when you get to town, or just go where the people are going. You probably have a lot of people that do that. They just go with the flow, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. When you get downtown or whatnot, you'll see what's all going on and just join in the fun.
Okay. What's in these other pages that we should know about this morning?
We've got our map where it's got drawn out where everything's kind of located throughout the weekend. And that'll be helpful for a lot of folks who might not be familiar with the area. And then we've got our valued sponsors. So some of our top sponsors are Slancha Hall, Trotters, Shops Disposal, the Alley Bar, Kushak Lumber and Supply, Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, and Viera Wireless. So we appreciate those folks. There is a whole nother page of additional sponsors, actually 2 more pages of sponsors. But we have some amazing businesses throughout Loop City and Sherman County and beyond, honestly. So it's always so much fun to see it all come together after all the planning and stuff that goes into it, because we start back in October with lining things up, and it's a lot of work, but always worth it. You look back on the weekend and you're like, wow, we pulled it off. We did this. There was a lot of people who had a lot of fun. So
is that when your sigh of relief is when it's done, or is it like kind of when it started? I know everyone's different.
Yeah, I think Sunday morning breakfast buffet is when I'm like, okay, we've made it. We're going to enjoy the breakfast buffet. We're going to go listen to some polka music, and that's when everything else just has subsided. And as long as the weather's nice, we're all happy.
Awesome. Well, it's an incredibly impressive schedule that folks can take in this weekend in Loop City. Polish Days going on. Get your merch while you're here. If you've never been to Polish Days before, you got to take, what does this say? Polka your dupa off?
Yeah, yep.
One,
so on the back of some of our sweatshirts this year are polka your dupa off, and that's just perfect for Polish people, if you know what we mean.
Well, great event planned this weekend, folks. So make your way to Loop City for Polish Days any time of day that you come, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, even come out tonight.
Come out tonight for the Polish Prince and Princess contest, or come out at noon for your free community barbecue out over at Citizens Bank.
Okay. Is there anything we didn't talk about, Melissa? I know that's a very loaded question.
Yeah. No, there's always something going on. Just want to thank our sponsors, our city workers, our committee members, everybody who comes together to put this on and make it look so easy and flawless when it all comes together right.
It truly takes a community, and this is a great community celebration, folks. Come and be a part of it. They're celebrating America's 250th Loop City Polish Days, red, white, blue, and Polka 2 going on this weekend. Thanks, Melissa.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out.
Before we send it back to the studio, we want to thank the sponsors that made it possible for us to be on the morning show this morning. They include the Boardroom, Slancha Hall, American Legion Post 48, Loop City Auto Parts, 2 Ski Welding, Kushak Lumber and Supply, Trotter Fertilizer and Trotter's Woe and Go, Joe's Market, Sweet Scoops and the Colony Inn Restaurant, Citizens Bank, BL Shop, Kushak Hardware and Variety Store, Johnson Hunt and Fish, and Loop City Chamber of Commerce. With that, we'll send it back to the studio.
All right. Boy, what a lineup, Brent. My goodness, that is something to behold.
Yes, they know how to celebrate. They know how to put on a party in Loop City.
They certainly do, for a 3 or 4 day party.
Yes, right on.
And it starts today, as you heard. So go on over and take part in that barbecue over the noon hour today, and stay around for the Princess Contest and all the things that will be happening this evening. But certainly Friday and Saturday are 2 really big days, and then even on Sunday they don't quit.
No, lot to take in.
Do they go to bed on Sunday? Do you know? Do they give it up?
See, do they? Maybe early Monday morning.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Join us tomorrow for the Friday edition of the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.